First top headlines. Janims observe its 18th Foundation Day. Transgender social activist Malem Thongam reached Sekmai amidst rising tension in Kangpokpi. (13) Liang Mei Imphal Market held at Kurai Popular High School ground. UCM alleges security lapses in the recent attacks at Phagakchau Ikai and Torbung Mangla areas. Attack on resettled IDPs shows failure in disarming armed groups, Congress MP Bimol Akoicha. India-Ethiopia natural partners in regional peace, security, connectivity, PM Modi. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. The Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, Janims Hospital, today, the 18th December, observed its 18th Foundation Day along with the 9th Foundation Day of Janims Dental College. The event, which was held at Auditorium of Janims Hospital, Porambat, was attended by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Valla, Health and Family Welfare Commissioner cum Secretary Sumant Singh, Janims Director Professor L. Usharani, and other senior officials of the state government. During the event, Governor Ajay Kumar Valla appreciated achievements of Janims made in the past 18 years. In connection with today's observation, a college magazine titled Nongin was also released. Furthermore, meritorious students of MBBS and BDS of Academic Session 2024-25 and dedicated staffs of Janims Hospital were also felicitated with simple gifts. Speaking further on the occasion, Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Valla expressed that Janims has produced many well-qualified medical professionals who are serving the people of Manipur. He further applauded the active participation of Janims Hospital in several state and national level health programs, thereby providing the required medical assistance to the needy people of the state Manipur.
Looking to the future, it's imperative that Janims to continue strengthening its academic standards, research capabilities, and specialized healthcare services, while embracing digital health and technological advancements. Always an institute is known by the research papers it published. By AIMS Delhi had made such a big name. It was only AIMS to begin with, and it's been a very old institution. So doctors, the professors and all have been working and publishing lots of papers.
Amidst the rising tensions in Kangpokpi district, whereby Kukijo community announced blocking of Manipur Peace Rally route, transgender social activist Malem Thongam reached Sekmai early morning today, the 18th December. It may be mentioned that Malem Thongam reached Sanapati yesterday, and Kotu and Kukijo groups had announced blocking of Manipur Peace cycle route, and speculations were made whether Malem Thongam would be brought to Imphal by chopper or with proper security convoy. However, Malem Thongam was picked up by a security convoy and was dropped at Sekmai early morning today. Malem Thongam is expected to reach Imphal late in the evening today. The Liang Mai Imphal Market Committee held its 13th episode of Liang Mai Imphal Market at Kurai Popular High School ground, which opened from 5 a.m. early morning today, the 18th December. A total of 100 indigenous vendors of Liang Mai community showcased organic fruits, vegetables and other indigenously produced items of arts and craft. Speaking in connection with the 13th episode of the market, one Achin Angam stated that the main aim of the Liang Mai Imphal market is to foster the age-old bond of love and affection between the people of the hills and the valleys in Manipur. Further, Achi Nangam expressed gratitude for the support and the cooperation extended by the local residents of the places to the Liangmai Imphal Market Committee.
Singtam ani ki magtala iba nungsinabagi lambi makak ekoi na sempat na mohana bada lengmai amadi tampakta leriba chile na usingi marakta koi na sigun laba singtam ani ki mari ase chaga sabani maramdana lengmai ki ima ibel chile na amadi isel mayam mala akanda mapam masida abdi prai gi jo Renaissance Sporting Club na konjaba prai popular high school ki mapam da smaina pangthok liba market ase ekoi na matam chana ngasai ayuk pung ani makai dagi ekoi na matam sana welcome to jarakan mo award pa ko dimang Euro Sporting Club ki market dagi award pa ko dimang yeng jarakan da ekoi husu phawba koi left na koi market se sajari.
UCM President YK Dhiren has alleged recent attacks at Phogakchoi Khai and Torbung Bangla areas by suspected Kuki militants occurred due to security lapses. The statement was made during the 18th December in connection with one day's discussion program on the topic of Manipur crisis and beyond, the way forward, a futuristic exercise at Hotel Imphal Sangai Hall being organized by United Committee Manipur UCM as a part of its year-long observation of Silver Jubilee celebration of UCM. The one-day's discussion was also attended by MU School of Environmental Science former Dean Professor W. Navakumar. Speaking further on the occasion, UCM President YK Dhiren stated that no community has the right to stop the indigenous people of our state in returning back to their native places and condemned the recent attacks of 16 December by suspected Kuki militants at Phogakchoi Khai and Torbung Bangla areas. He stressed that UCM should extend all forms of support in the successful and safe resettlement of all IDPs at Torbung Bangla and Phogakchoi Khai areas, which borders to Rajchandpur district. He further raised question over the inaction of the Central Security Forces who are heavily deployed in the areas where the recent attacks occurred with the use of highly sophisticated weapons including long-range bombs.
Tauri ba porasi ngarang na handasu koi torbung da koi nongmai kapsil koi kai di lai ba posi koi goi mai kai da di masi ai koi gi hunai si da tangdu lai ta ba pusi ro la hingna bo na ba da madu bu thugai na ko na ri ba kang kur khang ki nyoi khara khak na madu koi gi interest si da toro pani madu na madu koi na kai ju umcha thiningai lai ke maram di ai koi nei koi gi yumda sang na bona bada iramda hanjan na bona bada pithribi da lai ba kang furu mata na timba ngamoya ba se United Committee Manipur da pauja bane.
Congress MP A.B. Molakoijam expressed serious concern over what he described as a coordinated attack targeting recently resettled internally displaced persons IDPs, calling the incident deeply disturbing and reflective of serious lapses in the security measures. Addressing the media, Bimola Koijam said the attack underscored a failure to effectively disarm armed elements, raising questions about the government's handling of post-conflict rehabilitation and safety of vulnerable communities. He stressed that the resettlement of displaced families cannot succeed unless their security is ensured on the ground. Dr. Bimola Koijam added that he had raised the issue in Parliament, urging the centre to review its security strategy and ensure accountability. He reiterated that he would continue to press the matter in the House until concrete steps are taken to safeguard internally displaced persons and restore confidence among affected communities. Laiseminat Loisung has announced of observing the ancient Manipuri ritual tradition of Chengfu Ira Thoni, a Manipuri tradition of filling home granary with rice grains, on 21st December, which is the first day of Manipuri lunar month Wakching. Speaking during a discourse held today, the 18th December, at the sacred shrine of Panthau Isai Konung Nongpok Chingju Thong, Thalau Sipilok, spiritual leader Panthau stated that the rice which human beings eat is being produced by Manipuri goddess Pawaibi, and stressed that people of today's generation must continue to observe the ancient rituals and traditions which remain part and parcel of our ancestral history and ethnicity.
Lakadoriba Waksingi Noma Panba Nomaizing Namitsi Chengpu Ira Thoni Pangtokshi Matam Leva Kivita Maitei Purup Equade Laiga Sawanabane Mioiba Equena Ining Tamna Hingde mi kawa ekhoi sariba sakshisho phawibi lairembi imana puthorokpa mahi marongi sinjak oibana malemium thong khuding maksida ekhoina siangphu leiba ki siangphu si maite ekhoina masi na thairakle siangphu si khillaga imungda ekhoi nungai yai phana chaba thapau wate.
Security forces, in coordination with the Ukhrul District Forest Department, destroyed large tracts of illegal poppy cultivation in Manipur's Hill District, officials said on Wednesday, December 17. The joint operation was carried out on December 17 across multiple locations including Alam Block, Yaulen Chempu and Lamlai Chingpai areas of Ukhrul District. During the operation, approximately 140 acres of poppy plantations were identified and completely destroyed. Additionally, 16 makeshift huts found at the plantation sites, suspected to have been used by cultivators and workers, were also set ablaze as part of the clearance drive. Authorities said the action forms part of the ongoing efforts to curb illegal drug cultivation and dismantle network involved in the narcotic trades in the region. Meanwhile, in a separate operation on December 16, security forces arrested an active cadre of the proscribed outfit Sorepa from the Lamding Nasikong Laikai area under Thawal police station in Thawal district. The arrested individual has been identified as Kundrakpam Bitanjit Maitai alias Tomcha, age 31, a resident of Hairok Part 2, Limeyum, Thawal district. A release issued by band outfit Jelarong United Front JUF has stated that Jelarong political journey is a long history of struggle marked by suffering and martyrdom sustained by hope, and after decades of denial and suppression has resurfaced for a final settlement with the Government of India through democratic and peaceful negotiations. The formation of the Jelarong United Front JUF is a historical necessity rooted in the legacy of the Jelarong People's Convention (JPC). JUF does not oppose the Naga national movement. It seeks to assert and secure a Jelarong homeland. It further added that as a people's force, JUF is duty-bound to defend the rights, dignity and land of its people, and strays that continue targeting suppression and violations of human rights under the pretext of Naga nationalism are unacceptable and contrary to both Naga interests and humanitarian principles. JUF has urged the general public to recognize these realities, avoid biased narratives, and speak out against action that provoke violence, that ignite communal disharmony and tribal imbalance. The much awaited and long cherished people's dream of having the first ever fire substation for Nonne district was finally inaugurated and dedicated to the people yesterday at Lomai Part 5, Nonne district, Manipur by Dingalung Gamai, Chairman, Hill Areas Committee and MLA 54 Nungba Assembly Constituency in presence of L. Nabachandra Singh, Director, Fire Service, and Namsadai Peter Pamay, Superintendent of Police, Nonne district. In his inaugural speech, D. Gamai lauded the Director of Fire Service and landowner for their efforts and novel heart for the establishment of new fire substation. He also handed over a mobile phone handset bearing emergency number 6909014951 to the newly posted OC Gaikhongam Palmai. The HSC chairman further expressed the need of having a collective responsibility to bring peace and communal harmony in Manipur society. Meanwhile, the Director of Fire Service, L. Nabachandra Singh, thanked the general public of Nonne for their cooperation and support in the establishment process of the new fire substation. He appealed to the people to have a cordial relationship and continue to extend support and cooperation in the coming days.
Mahiulang Putolak Pobuere, Kudung Tibama, Ektolakada, Fire Service Ki Gari, Yarkaba, Adegi, Mayam Nimba Tundava, Medogo Yoragasu, Miamna, Tamaduda, Cooperation Bibu, Aduga Miam, Damakani, Laiba, Kulai, ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯥꯎꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯄꯔꯇꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯟꯕꯒ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯕꯤꯗꯅꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯄꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ.
And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to Career Topics. Ngasi mayamgidamakta puduna lakchariba career topic unconventional careers. Unconventional career haibasi aikhoina traditional career haibadi doctor natraga engineering gumba mainstream career nataba adubuni. Khudam oina hairabada law, liberal arts, psychology, agriculture, mass communication, design, physiotherapy, forensic science, architecture asina chingbani. Unconventional careers inge marakta ngasige topic mass communication. Mass communication haibasi aikhoina miyambu karigumba pau natraga information matam amada punna yohanba adubuni. Khudam oina harabada pau che TV, radio, film na chingba asini. Mass communication gi career path asi changbada skills makhal kaya ama changli. Skills sing asige manungda maru oiba khara hairabada creativity, curiosity and critical thinking, strong verbal and writing communication skills, editing, presentation skills, adaptability and flexibility asina chingbe. Hairiba career path asi matau karamna tamgani. Kanagumba any stream da 12 loiraba 45% or above phanglaba mahiroi amana bachelor or diploma in mass communication asi pursue tawba yai. Mass communication hairiba career path asi yamna kanaba amadi lemjaningai oiba career path amani. Aikhoina mass communication gi tokhai ba section sing khairui madudi print and electronics journalism, advertising, public relation, radio jockey, news anchor, content writer asini. Kanagumba mahiroi singna thawai yaubirabadi aikhoigi office ta laktuna tanabiyu natraga makhada pizariba aikhoigi contact number asida pau haubiru.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. Several groups and organizations in Taubal district today protested in strong condemnation of the recent 16 December attack at Fogok Chawikai and Torbung Bangla areas by suspected Kuki militants using sophisticated weapons including bombs. Protesters also demanded immediate action against the perpetrators by the president-ruled government of Manipur. The protest was jointly organized and staged by Taubal Ima Kaitel, Mathak Makha, Taubal District, Apunba Ima Singh, Lesang Them, Khong Manung Maira Paibis, Tauda Maning Lekai, Irong Laima Panthoibi, and Athokpam Maira Paibi Lub Ampal. Speaking during the protest, Universal Mothers Organization UMO Taubal Secretary Okram Manorama Devi expressed that in the name of the restoration of peace and normalcy in the state Manipur, the central and state security forces are engaging in active operation activities in the valley areas. However, the state and central government are unable to safely resettle the thousands IDPs who are currently taking shelter in various relief camps across the state. In such a situation, the fresh attacks against Meitei people by suspected Kuki militants is strongly condemnable and demanded that the central government take up all appropriate measures for the safety of all IDPs in the state.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯛꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯦꯟꯖꯗꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯆꯨꯔꯆꯥꯟꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯄꯔꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯅꯍꯥꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯦꯟꯂꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯟꯗꯦꯝ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯛꯎ
A civic action program (CAP) was successfully conducted on 17 December at Don Bosco School, Tapo Onemi Village, Napari district by the 78th Battalion CRPF under the aegis of Rajendra Narayan Das, the Inspector General CRPF Manipur and Nagaland sector, and then the supervision of SH Rajesh Kumar, DIG OPS Kohima Kangpupi. The event aimed at strengthening the bond between security forces and the local community. As a part of the program, 14 tailoring machines were distributed to various trainees of the Sarun Training Center at Taipo Onemi. The event was attended by T.S. Kai, village chairman of Taipo Onemi village, as chief guest. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant 17th Battalion CRPF Devin Bosley highlighted that such outreach program is to foster trust, promoting skill-enhanced production for income generation and self-sustainability among female youths who are facing financial problems and who are left neglected in their productive ages. He added that the civic action program is also to reaffirm the commitment of CRPF to serve the people not just in maintaining security but also in contributing positively to societal development. The initiative of 78th Battalion CRPF was warmly welcomed by the villagers who expressed gratitude to the CRPF for their continued support and goodwill activities in the region to empower women and promote self-reliance. Mary, who is the coordinator of the Sarwan Training Center, also appreciated efforts of 78th Battalion CRPF for extending their support.
I can feel the prayer is for the peace, for the development, for the upliftment. I believe so. So we are here because these all our task is very tough task, and without support of the local population, because we are living in a democratic country, and in democracy the power lies in the people.
Korohenba Urengpurel, a young and emerging combat sports athlete from Sagolban, Manipur, is set to compete at the internationally renowned Patong Boxing Stadium in Phuket, Thailand on Friday, the 19th December 2025. Representing Manipur in India, Urungpurel will enter the ring on Thai soil, marking an important milestone in his sporting career and reflecting the growing international presence of Indian combat sport athletes. Korohenba trains at RMX Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness Institute, Manipur, under the mentorship of Coach Roshan Mainam, a one championship athlete and one of India's most accomplished combat sports professionals. His participation in this event highlights the strength of structured training, discipline and grassroots talent emerging from Manipur. The bout is expected to draw significant attention as Patong Boxing Stadium is regarded as one of the Thailand's premier fight venues and a respected platform for international fighters. The fight will be streamed live on YouTube via the Patong Boxing Stadium official channel. KKFA fighters successfully organized their 4th in-club Kung Fu Championship under the aegis of Maharashtra Kung Fu Sports Association at Mulund West. The championship witnessed enthusiastic participation and commendable performances by young martial artists from various divisions. The event was graced by C.L. Lama, President of the All India Kung Fu Federation and Chairman of the South Asia Kung Fu Federation, Vivek Dwivedi, Joint Secretary of All India Kung Fu Federation, along with his team Kung Fu Masters PSI Navna Dhagne, Amit Jaiswal, Sona Kamdar and Manisha Naidu, who attended as chief guests. More than 70 students participated in the championship across multiple categories. Competitions were conducted in bare hand forms, taolu, sanda and weapons events, showcasing skills, discipline and competitive spirit among the participation. In the overall team standing, the Mumbai division secured the team winner, followed by the Raigad division in second place team, while the Navi Mumbai division achieved third place team, reflecting the depth of martial arts talent across regions. The event received valuable support from official sponsors Gourmet Catering, Mark Desire, Prem Group, Sweet Heads, Haprose Food World and Urban Pottery, whose contributions played a significant role in the successful execution of the championship. The championship concluded on the high note, promoting discipline, fitness and martial arts excellence among youth. India and Ethiopia are natural partners in regional peace, security and connectivity, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Wednesday in his address to the Ethiopian Parliament. Narendra Modi, who arrived in Ethiopia on Tuesday on his maiden bilateral visit, addressed a joint session of the East African Nations Parliament. This was the 18th parliament in the world that Prime Minister Modi has addressed. Asserting that India and Ethiopia share warmth in climate as well as in spirit, Modi said that ancestors of the two nations exchanged ideas and a way of life and not just goods. He said that both nations understand the democracy in a way of life and journey. The Prime Minister said that when the wheel of the state moves in harmony with the people, the wheel of progress moves forward with hope and purpose. Speaking about the Global South, Modi said the region is writing its own destiny and India and Ethiopia share a vision for it. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. JNIMS observes its 18th Foundation Day. Transgender social activist Malim Thongam reached Sekmai amidst rising tension in Kangpokpi. '13 Liang Mai Imphal Market held at Kurai Popular High School ground. UCM alleges security lapses in the recent attacks at Fagao Torikai and Torbung Bangla areas. Attack on resettled IDPs shows failure in disarm armed groups, Congress MP Bimola Koijo. India-Ethiopia natural partners in regional peace, security, connectivity, PM Modi. And that's a wrap for today. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV's English News. Thank you and have a great evening.